So I got this comment on my email list. So Terry, this is for you. And the question was, how do I generate my passion quickly? How do I sort of get there and know that I'm on the right path? And this is one of my favorite questions because I get this a lot from my clients, because it's extraordinarily simple. And once you learn not just what I'm about to share with you now, but how it relates to you personally, which is what I do with my clients, it really can transform your entire life. And it's so simple, most people are just kicking themselves like, that's so obvious, why didn't I think of that before? So here's the thing. If you want to generate your passion, if you want to discover what your passion is in a short period of time, here's the shortcut. The way to find out what your passion is to find what lights you up. What actually gets you excited. That's it. That's the end. All that facilitators like I do is tune you into your own guidance. But the guidance is there. It's inside of you. So if you've always felt kind of lost in your work, and you've always been fascinated by something that you just know could never be a career, could never be a career, this is a time to stop and think about that. Okay? If you're a person who likes to meditate, the perfect place to do this is in a meditation. So you quiet down, find yourself some space, center, ground a bit, and then let yourself imagine what your ideal would be. Like, if you didn't have to worry about anything, if people would pay you to do anything in the world, what would it be? And I'll tell you this story. This happened to me in college. My roommate was into psychology, and she was going to go be a child psychologist. That's what her mother had done, and that's what she had decided that her path was going to be. And I remember one time we were sitting around, I don't know, doing something, and she just sort of mentioned, I said, if you could do anything in the world, what would it be? And without even hesitating, she said, I want to work with dolphins and children, be a psychologist with dolphins and children. And she answered so easily, and she said a couple of sentences about it, and she lit up in a way I had never seen before. And we'd been friends for years, and I was just like, so why on earth wouldn't you go be a psychologist who works with children and dolphins? Like, that's a job. But the thing is that it had never struck her in that way. She'd assumed it was impossible. And that's what we all do. We assume that what our ideal job is, no one will pay us for. And that's just not true. Anything that you want to do in life, there is someone on the planet who will pay you to do it. If your job is, your fascination is parenting, there are people who will pay you to teach them how to be a better parent. If your passion is gardening, or research, or you've always wanted to learn about how airplanes stay up, or you want to sit around and play video games all day, people get paid to do that. So this isn't about, so let's make a quick distinction here. So this isn't about not wanting to do anything. There's some way in which your soul wants to express itself. And letting it do that is the most effective way to get paid, to manifest money, and to be satisfied in your job, to have a fulfilling job, because you are literally fulfilling your soul's purpose, what it wants to do here. So it's different, like, I just like to sit around the house all day and do nothing. That probably just means you need a break, in which case you need to take a couple of days off and sit around the house and do nothing. Because this inner guidance system is never wrong, okay? You might be out of tune with it, or you might think it's saying something that it's not. You can misinterpret your intuition, your inner guidance, but it never leads you astray. What we tend to do is we discover our passion. Oh, I love dolphins so much. And then, but that could never happen for me. And then, bam, we hit that ceiling, which is only a belief system, okay? But those are deep. Those are in your cellular structure. Beliefs are not just, I really believe that, God is up in heaven. Maybe. But you also believe the sun's going to rise tomorrow. Okay? Beliefs are not just... I'll do another video on that at some point, but beliefs are not just thoughts. Okay? Beliefs are literally what make up your cellular structure. They make up your physical body. They make up your thought patterns. They make up your emotional patterns. Everything. Okay? So beliefs are very, very deep things. So when you go, oh, I could never work with dolphins, bam, that shuts in. That shuts down right there. You've just squashed your passion. Okay? And that's what tends to happen, is we believe it can never happen, and so we don't go for it. And so what this is, it's just an exercise. Try to leave the practical side out, okay? If you could do anything in the world that would just excite you every day, what would it be? Find that thing, and you found your passion. This is Domini from The Passion Coach. I'll talk to you soon.